Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Rifles one, and that's gonna be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are gonna take over at their own 28-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
A good run there off right tackle in old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
13 Luke.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
All right, here we go. Done.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Touchdown, Jaguars! A great effort there. He's way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this off. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters' blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Touchdown! A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jags have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. Powering his way forward. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Go.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly. and knocked it free.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Inside. Hey, 88, 26. Look at you.
Rodgers going to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now a play fake. Rodgers. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 32 that time. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Here's Rodgers to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Lawrence from his end zone gets this quickly to Ingram. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Easy. Read him, 24. Read him, 24. 11.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Hey, liar. Take right open.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And that's caught at the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. This one deep for Wilson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Now Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. ETN will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
In motion comes the tight end left. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On play action, now Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And my goodness, another interception. And the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's good for a Jacksonville.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bubba Bolden able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be fourth down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. The decision to bring it out cost him some yardage. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On third down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
This is taken at the 23. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Jets will take over first and 10.
At their own 48-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They run again on first down. Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And now they're in the hurry-up.
The 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Take 30. Flip again.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook, 35 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Jets 21.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Throw left side, complete to Isabella. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Decent 24. Sink right. Go, go. Hurt. Go.
On second down, Lawrence. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Jets will take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And the Jets first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Screen that kid.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. A short throw there to Strange. So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Rodgers to throw once more. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Rodgers pass intercepted.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. The throw over the middle taken in. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Jets 28.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the pick-6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Here's 1st and 10.
Slant. Back north. Inside.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here comes 2nd down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25.
Rodgers pass. Complete to Mecole Hardman. It's a pickup of 61 yards. 1st down, New York.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout.
And got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one looks like he'll throw here.
The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
Red. Gun.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jaguars, they continue to rack up the victories.